Okay, DGP 116. Back behind the mic, it's Steven and KP recording on a Wednesday, October 22nd.
Howdy, we coming live to you from the district. I gotta say, KP, just to make sure the listeners know, I did miss the Fulham game. I did watch some of the replay of that, so I got the gist of it. 1-0 to the Arsenal, yada yada. I did catch the Atleti game, big time things, 4-0 versus Atleti. I'm checking my stats here. Go ahead and fact check me if you want, but 10 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss on the season. Is that right?
It's not bad. It's not bad, Steven.
Not bad at all to be an Arsenal fan.
Welcome back. Hello, listeners. I told you. We'll talk to you after the Fulham game. I didn't say immediately after the Fulham game. I just said after the Fulham game. And here we are. 2 wins on the bounce. Fulham, Atletico Madrid. I know that one felt good. I know the Atleti game felt good.
I'm a big hater. I'm a big Atletico hater. I don't really like to be in the same conversation with them, the haram ball type thing. Like we're not built the same. We're built different, all right? Don't put Diego Simeone's name in the same ether as Mikel Arteta. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it.
Heard, man. Heard. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I was a little bit worried that we were going to start another podcast with giving flowers to the manager. I'm kind of tired of giving this guy flowers, I mean, because I was looking at the narratives and Steven, apparently he's ruining football. Single-handedly.
You got to hit him with that. Absolutely. Ruining football. Set pieces. Ole. Like, come on. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
We've been saying it for 2 years now, right? Stop crying. If you don't like being scored on set pieces, then try stopping them. Why don't you guys try? Watch tape. Are you watching tape? I'm watching tape. I'm seeing us have some alley-oops, man.
You can watch the tape. It's like watching tape of like Michael Jordan, LeBron James. You watch the tape like, all right, you put a guy on him, but once you get face to face with him, you get on the court, and big fucking Gabi is standing there on the PK, and he's running towards your goal. It's different. It's a lot different in real life. That's what I kind of think about it.
Listen, man, since we're recording from America, let me just say, I don't know what they say to each other on the pitch, but I really hope that going forward, Big Gabi starts doing like ISO.
That's actually cold. That's actually cold.
I want to see him. You know that famous like LeBron video where he does the thing with his hands, or he's like, whatever Kobe goes like that. That means ISO. That means ISO.
Yeah, it's Kobe at the Olympics. Yeah, That's a classic one. That's a classic one. I do love when Big Gabi goes over and talks to whoever the hell's taking it. And we've talked about this. It's like, what do you think he's saying? He said, put it on my fucking head. Just put it on my head. That's all you need to do. Absolutely been dunking on these fools.
I said it on the last pod, man. You can watch the tape all you want. You can try to do the long throws. You can try to replicate the set piece plays. But you don't have Big Gabi. And Big Gabi right now is in his Vini Carter prime, dude. They can't stop him. My dunk man, dude. The NBA just started. I think on Tuesday night. Oklahoma City Thunder, champions. As you know, one of us likes to support the team. I'm excited for the new season, given all the chat. But I'm just going to predict right now that Big Gabi is my dunk contest winner.
I think that's a great shout out. Like I said, I watched the replay of the Fulham game. He's the one that got his big old head on it to knock it into Trossard, who opens the scoring against Atletico. Big Gabi, who gets Gyökeres another tap in. Big Gabi. I mean, it's actually like incredible stuff, is it not? Like the stats off these 2 games is incredible.
I think we've said it a couple of times on this pod that Arsenal have often struggled with like having that guy that shows up with the clutch goals. But like Big Gabi is our clutch goal player. Just think back to Newcastle. He's the man, dude. When you need a goal, Big Gabi's there. When you need a block in the 94th minute, Big Gabi's there. When you need someone to hit your celebration with you, Big Gabi's there.
We're going to give flowers to the manager, which are due. Flowers to Mikel. But I got to give flowers to my co-host. He binge saying this. This isn't the first time. He's been calling this out. Big Gabi is clutch. Like, he is that dude. Saka's the guy. Like, he is the guy going forward. No doubt about it. But when those moments are tough and you don't know where the goal's going to come from, it's a gridlock type of game. Big Gabi seems to be the one that has come through time and time again. Shout out to you, KP Flowers.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Let me pat my own back a little bit too and just say, how many times have I sat behind this mic already this season and told you all? I told every single one of you, Victor Gyökeres is a multi-goal monster. This guy does not stop at one goal, dude. Braces. We're getting braces and hat tricks. We deserve it, and he's that guy. This guy just like smells blood, I feel like. After he scores the first one, it's like, oh, here we go. I'm just warming up now.
We got to get into some number 14 chat. The 2 goals that he had were absolutely disgusting, right? Those are just disgusting goals, first of all. Let's start there.
You've been saying that about him, dude. You've been saying that.
But guess what? Who scores disgusting goals for the Arsenal? I don't really know anybody that scores nasty goals like that. We need a player that scores just absolutely atrocious goals. Hey, it could have been Eddie. Like, Eddie was kind of that kind of quality. Nah, Gyökeres, he's got that in his bag.
So in the first goal against Atletico Madrid that he scored, like, did you see the defender's reaction? He just went through the defender and put his foot absolutely on top of his foot, dude.
So funny. He just like smashed it through him, right? It's like, yeah. I'm just stronger. I'm gonna hit this in the goal. Sorry.
It's so like when you watch that replay, he's so big. First of all, right? This like big ass fridge and this tiny ball in front of him is like rolling, and you see his footwork. It's like, this is going in the net. I like him, dude. I like him. I'll tell you what, and we're not alone in liking him, man. The one thing that I learned after watching that Atletico Madrid game was that the Arsenal players love this guy.
Huge Selly. Everybody's very happy for him. I know he's obviously a huge talking point, right? King Kai's out. He's been getting a ton of minutes. Mikel's been praising him for the work he puts in. He's not getting the goals, which is what it's all about as the striker. He finally gets the goal. And of course, I mean, it's just the love from the players is all you need to see, right? Like, screw the love from the fans, like the love from your own folks on the field with you. That's what it's all about.
The love and the respect. I feel like, obviously, we don't watch their training sessions, but this guy must be banging in goals against David Raya, who we know hasn't been scored on in like forever. I don't even remember the last time I saw this guy make a save. But he must be putting shots in training for the team to just be like, nah, like, this guy is good.
Did you see his post-game interview with Micah Richards?
I did actually watch that, and the mentality that this guy has is fascinating, dude. One, he's obviously very Swedish. Like, the way he was answering some of the questions was just like, it gives me a little bit of an Elon vibe. I don't know if others are getting that, but this guy reminds me of Elon.
I'm going to pass on that. But the way he was talking, I just kind of liked it. He's obviously giving respect to Henry, asking the questions about how do you expect your own season to go, the team season to go. He starts off with the team, like, we got to win trophies. That's what it's about. And then it's about, like, him personally. He's like, working really hard, which is great. Like, working hard is the first thing you need to do. But scoring goals is what I need to do and I want to do for the team. I'm a striker. That's how I judge myself, is scoring goals. So when I'm not scoring goals, it's frustrating. I can do everything else, but it's all about the goals, baby. And that I love, like, that mentality. So I think it's hopefully this, obviously everyone's hoping this opens the floodgates for him, but it's looking good for him.
Yeah, the comment that really stood out to me was when they were asking him about the number 14 shirt and just wearing that shirt. And he said something along the lines of, there's a lot of goals in this shirt and hopefully a lot more to come.
Vamos.
That is strong. That is strong. I like it. But at the same time, look, I'm very excited for him. I really am. I've been seeing some updates from folks online. It looks like Kai Havertz is pretty close to returning pretty soon. And keep me honest here, man. We've played 12 games now. Victor Gyökeres has scored 5 goals. 2 of them were braces. Kai Havertz is also scoring 5 goals by now. isn't he?
Oof, I think so. I'm gonna say yes. I would love to look up the stats to back that up, but just in my heart, how I feel about King Kai, yeah, he could have pulled 5 goals.
He could have pulled 5 goals by now. So that's why I really keep encouraging our listeners to stay off of that. It's Victor Gyökeres versus Kai Havertz. Like, if we get both of these guys playing, I've seen a lot of people suggesting 2 of them playing together. I mean, that could be super exciting. I'm not going to figure that out today on this podcast, but I hope Mikel is cooking, dude. Isn't it? We still haven't seen our best team, technically. I don't think we've seen 90 minutes that you can say, that's our best team. That was our best performance.
Yeah, I think everybody has like a cup final team in their mind, right? But you're right, like Kai Havertz hasn't played. We've been talking about the Man City and the Liverpool game, and I think a lot of the fan base was of the mindset of, if Kai Havertz was healthy, he would have played those games. Which then goes to well, if this was a cup final, do you want Kai Havertz up top? Probably. But hey, Gyökeres, what we got for now? Again, 10 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss on the season. It really don't get much better than that, man.
No, it can't. It can't get better than that, because some of the stuff, I mean, imagine if it gets better than that. What articles are we going to start reading? I saw the post you had about ESPN and how the set pieces are like ruining the Premier League, but they're benefiting Arsenal. I've seen other folks talking about obviously how defensive we are, all the haram ball stuff, but at the same time, it's just like, what would be the next article that they write? I have no idea. They're very creative, though. They're very creative.
I think it's going to be Howard Webb ruling out corners mid-season, December. There's no more corners, just straight goal kick, something like that. Now the haters are not talking about Arsenal right now. It's all about 4 on the bounce Liverpool. Arne Slot making a lot of excuses. I know if it was Mikel, we've seen him get killed for saying stuff, right? This dude, he's getting a little worked up.
A little bit. I mean, he's saying funny stuff, though, man. I mean, you can't sit there and say, well, the league leaders have scored 60% of their goals from corners, and it's like, yeah, you guys you've conceded like 60% of your goals from set pieces. So like, that seems like you need to fix something and stop pointing fingers at us.
No, it's lame. Like, it is really lame. And if they continue down that path, I'm sure they're gonna get slaughtered. That's what I would imagine. Arsenal, I think the leash is very, very short with Arsenal, right? We make one move in a weird way, everybody's all over us. I don't know why Liverpool gets the grace. I couldn't tell you why, but if they continue down this path, yeah, all that money spent this summer, and this is what you look like. Oof.
Yeah, dude. You know the thing about Mikel that I've been starting to think a little bit more about is he seems to enjoy the strategy of like making others forget about a player. I think that's one of his coaching methods. This is all hypothetical. Obviously, this is just a podcast you're listening to. You shouldn't take any of this advice seriously. But as I look back to the Atletico game, as I look back to the performance from Mazlou Skelly, a player that has been out of the team, it feels like, all season, to come in, put in a performance like that, be involved in the way that he was. Mikel has this tendency of seeing like, who's the hot hand? Who do I have in the back pocket? And just let them forget about it. Because I imagine Atletico watched a lot of tape on Calafiori. I imagine they had a whole game plan just for Calafiori. And suddenly it's like, actually, we're going to play this kid today. This 19-year-old.
Unbelievable, right? Hell of a game from this dude. Hasn't been getting any starts. Gets these minutes against Atletico Madrid, who is no slouch, right? They just beat up on Real Madrid a couple weeks ago. I think it was like 5-2. They're obviously European, like very class European team. Year in, year out, they're great in the cup. Here comes this 19-year-old dude that's not been playing. Very early on, he made that tackle. He didn't get a yellow card. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Made that tackle early on. I was like, uh-oh. Immediately thoughts of like, you know, those red cards he used to get, his first few games just on silly stuff. After that, I can't really say he put a foot wrong, to be honest with you. And then he has the amazing assist to Martinelli. I mean, it's a big time call to put him in off of not playing at all, many minutes at all. But I think it's really about him. He stepped up to it. Big time player, bro.
He is so special, Steven. I mean, all this chatter about Declan Rice, Eberiche Eze, Martin Zubamendi, Martin Odegaard, Ethan Waneri, Mikel Merino. None of them drive through the middle like this kid. This kid leaves people behind, dude.
It's like I want to say it's more like a Declan Rice-esque type of thing. But he don't do it like that. He just don't do it like that. And I like watching the other players, to be honest. I'm talking about the Atletico players as he's going. To me, like, there's a feeling of like, oh shit. Like it's like he gets by 1-2, and I feel like one of them tries to hack him down. It don't go well. Oh shit. Here we go. And then shout out that boy Martinelli for putting it in. You got to give him some credit. Miles Lewis Skelly, like that's I want to say it's really his goal, but give shout out to Martinelli because we've seen him miss that in the past.
Martinelli Hive. I'm happy for you. Rise up. Rise the fuck up, dude.
They've been in the mud, and dude, unbelievable from this guy to come back. Mentality strong, bro. Mentality strong.
He's showing a lot, man. And honestly, the thing about Martinelli that I have been going back to, our point from the very beginning, it's never that he's not a good player. It's never that he's not going to be able to contribute to this team. But is he the guy to start every single game on the left wing? I don't think so. And honestly, going back to last season, we saw that too. It's like he shouldn't be playing 8 weeks in a row as the starting left winger. And now, look, he didn't play against Fulham. I don't think he played against Fulham. And that's nice. He's getting his breaks. He's coming in fresh, putting in a shift, putting in the work. And yeah, look, has he missed that exact situation before at a really, really critical point? Yeah, he has. But hey, he converted this one.
So he's getting a lot of love online. So after watching the Atletico game, what did you see differently from him? Was there a different mentality from him? Was it just like a different type of gameplay, tactics? Did you see anything different from him?
Well, I saw him try to hit the Jokeris celebration by covering his eyes. I don't know if you saw those pictures. Yeah. They were hilarious, dude. Yeah. I got good energy from him. That's the thing. The one thing I noticed about the Atleti game, that it had nothing to do with him changing his gameplay, but it was just that he looks happy. He just looks happy, you know? And you can't really put like a price or a value on that. Like a player like him who's 23 years old and he's happy, he's vibing, he's contributing, he's putting in the important goals. So his energy, I think, is been really positive. And that's probably the biggest difference, because maybe the last couple of seasons he's been in his head a little bit.
I think we like to say Martinelli's predictable. Is he a little bit less predictable now? Maybe. Like, I don't know if there is a huge change in tactics or not. I don't know. He's got a couple goals coming in as a sub. That's a huge, huge boost. What you're talking about, like energy, his morale, like he just looks lighter to me for some reason. And maybe that adds to the unpredictability of what I'm talking about. It looks a little different. I don't know, livelier. That's what I liked about him.
I guess the one thing that I would point out about him and Trossard and even Saka, it isn't about like as he changed his game, but I do think Mikel is actually allowing the wingers to like stay up. I don't think you need to come back and double anymore. And that's something we've been hitting for a long time now. That, dude, these wingers, they don't need to come back and help double. They need to stay up. And I think that's helping all of them.
I like that. I mean, it could be the Victor Gyökeres thing. You got Declan Rice. You got Calafiori doing crazy stuff. I mean, I guess it could be a little bit of everything, but it's all about the confidence. Like we're saying, he's got one under his belt. Hopefully he keeps hitting them like this, because Trossard seems to be hitting them too.
Oh yeah, dude. I know you didn't catch that game, but I mean, he was clutch, man. He was really amazing setting up Calafiori for that incredible disallowed goal, but he did have a couple of shaky moments in the first half. But that's the thing about him is this guy just scores. He knows where the goal is, and that's all that matters, dude.
He's a vet. He's the old vet on the team. He gonna do what he gonna do. I'm a Trossard guy. I never have an issue with him when he starts. I think he can leave you wanting more sometimes because he shows flashes of just crazy skill. But yeah, he put a ball in with his hip. You're in the right spot. Raul Jimenez was right there too, like the bigger dude. Nah, Trossard got him.
Yeah. Look, I think the vibes are pretty high. Everything's going really well. The one thing I'll tell you, though, is that Eberiche Eze is number 10. I don't know. This right eight ain't it, man.
I saw it yesterday, and it was meh. It was okay. Like, he did okay. He should have scored early. I will say this about him. He's had so many almost goals. He's been very, very close, like, quite a few times now. Like, the fact that this went off the crossbar, I feel like that's just how his season has gone so far. Did he play? He played in the midfield against Fulham as well, right?
Yeah. And against Fulham, he also had a couple of shots that were close.
Different player to Odegaard. He's not going to be the guy that's the metronome. Like, that's not him. He's the get forward type of guy. I do see him losing balls sometimes. I will say that.
Yeah, I've seen that too, dude. He is losing the ball.
Which is kind of, maybe that's a Crystal Palace thing, right? The transition type of game. It's all right if you lose it because we got to get back forward as fast as we can to try to score. So yeah, I would love to see him back on the left wing eventually. But when the captain's out, I guess it's next man up.
Dude, that's the craziest part, right? We're just praising Martinelli, praising Trossard, and I'm sitting here and thinking, number 10 it's still my starting left winger. I don't know what to tell you. And what a squad. What a team. It's really sad that both of our 1-2 watches are like in the mud, dude. Madueke, I have no idea about his status. I feel like they've been pretty under the wrap with like the injury, kind of like what is happening with him. Again, going back to Mikel, he likes to like disappear his players and then just bring them back randomly, dude. But Benny Blanco, I've seen people telling Benny Blanco, I'll see you in Valhalla.
Yo, tough out here for the one to watches. I had to put it on here because it's been weeks since we mentioned these dudes. We don't even mention them. If you're a regular listener, you're like, man, these guys gave up on their one to watches. No, we didn't give up. We're not cowards like that. But yeah, Madueke, who knows? We're talking about Eze on the left wing. Madueke, maybe when he's back, he can actually start playing some damn games. That'd be great. But I have a better feeling about my one to watch. I don't know about yours, man. This is tough. It is tough out here to be Ben White right now.
Look, my one to watch, Benny Blanco. This is ball knowledge. This is what this is, okay? Watch this one pay off big, Steven. Watch this one pay off big, bro. Second half of the season, running Champions League semifinals, maybe. I mean, he looks good. He looks fit. He looks tan as always, and the main reason I picked him is because I just felt like he was so disrespected by the fan base. I felt like he was so forgotten by the fan base, and we owe a lot to the guy, and I still feel like he has a big part to play. There will be moments for him to redeem himself in a sense among the fan base. So just a quick reminder of like, hey, I'm still here.
I just don't know when he's gonna get his minutes. That's my only concern.
I'm thinking maybe at the weekend. I mean, Jurriën Timber, he's played against Fulham. He just played against Atletico. I don't know. Maybe Benny Blanco gets to start against Palace. We'll have a Palace preview chat, but hopefully, I'm hoping because I want to talk about him a little bit more.
I don't know if Crystal Palace is the game. I don't know if it's the game, but yeah, we can get there. I will say about Timber, the one knock that was on him was the right-hand side. He's not the same as Ben White over there. His attacking prowess just isn't what Ben White provides. Odegaard and Saka play off Ben White better. I gotta say, I think times have changed. Times have changed, man. He's been really, really good. He's obviously doing his thing offensively as well. That's the one knock you could have given him last season. I just don't see it anymore, which is why I think it's going to be tough for Ben White to get back in. I hope Ben White gets minutes. I'm a big Ben White lover. Like, I love the dude. Like you're saying, he got us to this. He's one of those players that have gotten us here, right? He's one of the OGs, I would consider, of the new regime. But Tough sledding. Tough sledding, KP.
I know. When you think back to when he joined the squad and you were just thinking, we haven't had this. We haven't had this for a long time, dude. And he sacrificed his body. And if nothing else, I mean, go out there, guys, and get a medal for him, if nothing else. Hopefully he'll do his best.
The last dude we got to mention. We've been doing this for weeks. We've been playing this game. Who is Martin Zubimendi? Who is he? I gotta say, I think we're getting some good feeling for him. I got a much better feeling for him now. I can't say I've been watching him like with my goggles on, just watching him, but he been popping up left, right, fucking everywhere. So do you have a good feel for the man?
Dude, he's tough, bro. He's tough. Against Atleti, I think maybe first 5 minutes or so, he got stuck in on a tackle, which I thought was maybe like a yellow card for them. It was hard on him.
Oh yeah, nasty.
But he's about that life, dude. The thing that's so like under the radar about him is his timing of his tackles. Like there was one or two where he intercepted the ball or made a crucial tackle just at the top of our own box, and he just goes so unnoticed. But it's just because it's so good. It's so good.
I'm gonna put respect on this dude's name. I've been saying I don't know who he is. I'm recognizing your game now. Like, this dude is the truth. Like, honestly, this dude's the truth. And I'm going back to our team from last 2 years. You got J20 and TP5. Pretty decent players, right? TP5, maybe not that athletic, but like could keep the ball moving, made decent tackles. J20 obviously keeps the ball moving. That's what he's all about. This guy seems like he's a level above that. I'm gonna be honest with you. We gave a lot of praise to TP5 for the win streaks when he's at the 6. We're a good team. This dude is not only making defensive plays like you're talking about, but his ability to keep the ball moving forward, man. Like I find him to be not just popping up in the deep midfield situations. Like when we're moving forward, he is on the edge of the box making plays for us. Like I am recognizing your game, man. And I apologize for even talking any mess at all. It wasn't any mess, but I should have recognized.
Dude, against Atletico, he had the play where he like flicked it up and then he played Victor through. Like the sauce is there, dude. I'm telling you, Santi Regent, I am telling you. And I guess the thing about him is, Steven, if you really think back to the 12 games that we've had so far, he's been better than Declan Rice. And Declan Rice is Declan fucking Rice.
I think I had said this before, and it kind of goes back to like the Spain midfield, and it's like playing to the level of the team. Like Real Sociedad, I think people watched his tape and were like not that excited about him, or like, I don't know, there seems like there's holes there. It's like maybe it's just the people that he's playing around. They're not on his level, right? Like as a 6, maybe you can't stand out that much when your team's not great. Your team's great now, and he's standing out as like a superior player. That's kind of what I kind of feel about him. He's able to cover for Rice. He can cover for the other. He is that caliber type of, I guess that caliber player. He is a Spanish midfielder, bro.
100%, dude. 100%. It's nice to have him. Shout out to the recruitment team. Shout out to Mikel, dude. Closing deals, man. Did you see the shot of Berta walking in the tunnel? And I saw this video that went viral. This guy just shouting at him about how he's changed his life. And Berta just looks up and winks at him.
I did not see it, but that's cold. That quarterback face, man.
Gangster, dude. Gangster.
That was a good one for him to get the win over his old squad too.
Yeah, I bet that felt pretty good, man. And I mean, Diego Simeone is no joke, but post-game, he was basically saying like, yo, that might be the best team I've ever seen.
I was talking shit about Diego Simeone, but when game recognized game is what I can say. Again, I am an Atletico hater. I don't like watching them play. But I love watching Arsenal beat up on them 4-0. First half, right? They were trying to stay in the game. Like, respect to that. If Julian Alvarez, that shot that went off the crossbar, if that goes in, it's a completely different game. But it didn't. And then we put 4 past them, right? It almost looks like, to be honest, after the first goal, I think they panned over to Diego Simeone. And to me, there was like a look in his face like, it's done. Like, we are not coming back from this. That's how I felt looking at his face.
I looked at this squad that they had fielded against Real Madrid, the team that won 5-2. It was basically exactly the same team that started against Arsenal, just the center back was switched, the left center back. That's it. So I think you've set the point here that the Champions League is a great place to just find out, like, how good are you? How good is your team? And we're looking like a European elite at this moment in time.
It's nice to see the subs come off the bench too, huh?
Oh, man.
Using all of the subs, and they are good.
Not like that PSG game, huh?
No, not at all. I think those days are gone this year, man.
So exciting, man. So exciting. The vibes are super high. Obviously, we have to switch gears now to the Premier League. Crystal Palace at the weekend at home. I guess that would be a really good game for number 10 to score a goal.
Yeah, I think of all games, that's probably the one he's got etched out. I'm sure there's no hard feelings, I don't think, from Palace. Not like I don't think he did them dirty. Everybody knew he wanted to leave. Palace are good. I'm not going to consider this a trap game, because it's not a trap game, because Palace can pull this off. They've done it against Liverpool twice now, the Community Shield, and in the league. This is going to be a tough one, man.
I think so too. I'm excited to see Oliver Glasner, see what he cooks up. Obviously, he's my backup coach at the moment in time, and it is going to be. They just had an amazing game against Bournemouth. It ended 3-3. I don't know if you saw any of that, dude. Mateta had a hat trick. Big guy. Mateta, in the past, he's actually has given us some trouble.
Absolutely. I think he might be the rare striker that has our number. He's a player that can definitely score against us. Ismail Assar on the right wing, I think he's tough. He's kind of a scary player. On the other side, they're starting Yeremy Pino, so that'd be on that right back side. We're talking about Ben White earlier. And I remember Yeremy Pino from, I think when we played Europa League via Real a couple years ago. He played for them. Don't really know much about him. But Mateta he's scary. He's just a scary dude.
Yeah, he's probably got to be the only striker that I feel like has actually can physically kind of there's Haaland, obviously, but from the second half of the table, he's gotten stuck in with Saliba and Big Gabi. This one though, I don't know. I'd like to keep going. The league, the thing about the league, I said it, I want to keep that first place, especially given the results last weekend. I kind of feel like I need the 3 points.
Always need the 3 points. The games between this international break, I think for us, are all of we'll call them winnable games. Trap game-esque. I would not include this one as a trap game again. So it's Burnley and Sunderland. Those are the 2 remaining Premier League games. So it's Palace, Burnley, Sunderland. If there were going to be any dropped points, that would be the one. It's Palace for me. 3 points in the bag. Come on now.
I think so, man. I think so. I mean, the energy is so high. The positivity is carrying on. It's just Wednesday nights, man. It's just Wednesday nights. And it's at a point right now when you think back to the last 10, 15 years, there were moments where I was just I want the next game. I want it to be played as late as possible. But right now, I can't wait. I can't wait to see the boys back on the pitch, dude. Give us the next game tomorrow.
Vibes are really high. I think this is going to be a very good game, to be honest with you. Crystal Palace is the type of team that could be like the kryptonite to Arsenal, right? Counterattacking, fast, go for it at all costs type of team. So they're going to be sitting on us, I'm sure. They got the 3 quick center backs, Chris Richards, Mark Gahey, and I think Lacroix is the other one, the French guy.
Uh-huh.
I think it's going to be a good game. So that's a kind of exciting. I think this is a good measuring stick game. You were talking last pod about who or like the other 14, like how do you gauge yourself? Champions League, is it really beating the Fulhams, Crystal Palaces of the league? Yeah, like this is a good measuring stick game. Because if we can beat them, of those other 14 teams, like Crystal Palace is the creme de la creme.
Yeah, I'm looking at the matchups coming up this weekend, and I mean, we play Sunday at 10 a.m. So, relatively late for the match week. There is a game Friday night for anyone interested in it. It's gonna be West Ham and Leeds. We should go around the league actually a little bit, man. But Liverpool play before us. They play 3 p.m. on Saturday against Brentford, who don't look as bad as we thought maybe they were going to look. So you never know, man. The pressure's on them. If we can go into that game feeling a little bit even better, oof, it's over. Like if Liverpool drop points Saturday, I guarantee we win on Sunday. This is the vibes I'm getting from this team.
A guaranteed win. I love a guarantee.
I think so, dude. Heard it here. It doesn't come with a warranty. It's just a guarantee, okay? And I think it's gonna happen, man. I think it's gonna happen. Have you been paying attention though, overall, like around the league with some of the stuff that's happening?
Is there something specifically you're referring to?
I just wanted to say I apologize to the listeners for being early last season, but Wolves are definitely going down.
Wolves are going down. Sunderland is staying up. All right. Those are the two call outs. It seems like there's obviously some movement in the top three. City's legit, right? Got to give City some credit. This dude Erling Haaland we already know he's a robot, but they upgraded him. The software was updated in the offseason, bro. This is incredible stuff from him.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating, to be honest with you.
It is really frustrating, yeah.
The thing about it is just because, like, there is skill involved, but it's just like, no, this guy just fucking scores. Like, I don't know how much skill is involved to, like, some of the things that he does. It's just perfect.
You get the feeling when you watch him. Gyökeres is, like, the same size. I would say he's the kind of guy you look on the field and you're like, damn, that's a big dude, right? He's bigger, he's faster than everybody. Like, it's just noticeable when you watch. And I think that's really hard to stand out on a field like that of professional athletes. But Haaland stands out as being bigger and faster than everybody. He's like the kid that's 15 playing with like 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds. It's crazy.
Wild, dude. Wild. Oh, speaking of 15-year-olds, Max Dowman had a really good performance against the Atletico Madrid U19. And I saw people started posting things, man, like, oh, I really wish he would get some more time. Here they come.
Nah, let the kid live. Let him cook. I mean, hopefully we see him again, but nah, let him cook.
Around the league though, man, I don't know if you caught the news last weekend, but obviously Ange came back for like 3 weeks, and then they said, all right, this guy is really not cut for this job. I don't know what Edu is cooking, but I do want to give him a shout out for not bringing in Sean Dyche ahead of our game and bringing him now.
Love that. Sacked in the morning, mate. Don't really care too much for Ange. When he came in, you know what? I was actually kind of a fan. I liked the way he talked and stuff. He seemed like he was a breath of fresh air. Nah, not a fan anymore. He was not as nice of a dude as we thought he was. He's not like that. And obviously he coached for Tottenham, so screw him. Sean Dyche back in the league. I'm a Sean Dyche guy. Mm-hmm. That's my dude. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it is nice to have him back in the league, man. There always needs to be a Dyche. There used to always be an IU in the league. Always an IU. There should always be a Sean Dyche in the league. That's just my opinion.
It just feels like heritage, you know. When right? I see Sean Dyche as part of the 20 teams, I'm like, oh, this is the Premier League. I like it. I get the sort of home feeling from him.
That's when you know you've earned it. You've really earned it when Sean Dyche is in the league and you had to go get absolutely battered by his team. We got Bournemouth sitting in third place. That's actually kind of a surprise. Their goal differential is only +3, but they're sitting at third, 15 points, just ahead of Liverpool. You said they got that 3-3 draw on Palace. I didn't watch the game, actually, but I'm a big fan of their coach, Areola. I know Glasner's your guy. I like Areola. That would be my pick.
Man, we got two backups now.
How'd they look?
They they didn't look great because they were winning. They were winning 2-0, Steven. They were winning 2-0, like I think until the 40th, or maybe the actual fully the first half. They were winning 2-0, and then they got to be 2-2, and then they were winning 3-2. Bournemouth, and then Palace tied it up, and Palace could have actually won that game. So. Not great. Not the first time they've lost leads, because I think weren't they beating Liverpool like 2-0 and then they tied them? Maybe. But Bournemouth is cool. I think it's cool that they're competing and they're high up the table. And dude, Semenyo, I mean, we touched on him in the summer. He got that contract extension. I saw in rumors coming in today that Liverpool are really looking at him as the replacement for Salah. I mean, Liverpool, I don't know how many more players can they buy and just not score.
All those years about complaining about City, and look what you became. Look what you became, Liverpool.
It must be so sad, though, because it's like, oh, man, City went and signed Haaland, and he's just changed our lives, and 60 million, and you actually signed the best striker in the league last season, and the guy just looks shit, dude.
I want to say let's give him the banter while we can, because it's funny, but
why not?
Didn't have the preseason. He obviously is just coming in fresh. I can't give any grace to this dude Wirtz, because he's obviously been there. It's a flop so far. I'll go ahead and say that, but Isak, you can't say that. He's done it in the league. I'm sure he's just, he's getting it bedded in. So he'll be fine. I don't want to jump on the wrong side of that one. But this Wirtz guy, unbelievable stuff.
Dude, the Bundesliga this past summer, they really, really got their money's worth, man. Wirtz, Sesko, this guy, Xavi Simons, he looks shit. For a little bit, I was like, maybe I'll take him at Arsenal, but he looks terrible. He's fitting right into that toilet bowl. And everyone else, I mean, Chelsea, they're doing Chelsea things. Very interesting about them. Manchester United, though, man, you got to say, Ruben Amorim, is there like some credit for him here on this pod, at least? I mean, this is a footballing pod.
I don't know, man. I'm still wishing Ole was at the wheel. He should have been at the wheel. That's my guy. But nah, Man U, I'm actually so surprised they beat Liverpool, man. It's so funny after the game seeing a bunch of, on the socials, like Liverpool fans talking mad shit. Oh, we're going to beat them 6-2. It's going to be 4-0. All this stuff after they crushed them last year. Woof. 2-1. Harry Maguire doing his damn thing. Sheesh.
Dude, I mean, Liverpool hit the post 3 times. It was crazy. Watching the game, I was thinking like, oh man, they're gonna win this game just by the sheer luck of them. They kept hitting the post. The post had more saves than the Manchester United goalkeeper.
And we know he can't save a damn thing. So shout out
it's
to
a new
the post.
guy. It's a new guy, dude. They've got this guy Simmons, I think is his name. He looked shaky a little bit, but he did make a good save against Isak. It was a good one-on-one that he saved with his feet. So some credit there. I've been saying it for a while. Said it last season. The rest of the league needs to perform. I'm sick and tired of it. So if Manchester United is winning against Liverpool, if Bournemouth is having, getting draws against City and Liverpool, if Sunderland pull out some magic here and there, Aston Villa, they're kind of in the mud, but they had a good game over the weekend against Brighton, I think. And if they start hitting form, they're playing Manchester City this weekend. So, if there's some drop points there, and now the gap between us, City, Chelsea, it starts to grow a little bit just by the sheer nature of everyone else showing up to these games instead of just rolling over. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about the league.
It is interesting looking at the table. From first to ninth, it's a 6-point gap. Not bad at all, right? That's not big. which means a lot of teams are still in it. We'll say that they're in it, which to your point, once you're in it, right? You have some belief behind you. Hopefully they can put in those performances. Usually in the second half of the season, once teams are out of it, that's when things can change a little bit. But right now, 6-point gap, teams are in it. Your bottom 3 teams are Nottingham Forest, West Ham, Wolves. West Ham, unbelievable stuff from them. Look terrible. Just look terrible. I watched Nuno. I did watch their game. And Nuno, it was Nuno's first home game. I think it was on Monday afternoon. Oh, poor Nuno, man. I know that's your dude, but oh my goodness, they are not a good team.
So I was actually, I think over the weekend, I was telling my wife about Nuno and how I like this manager. I hate what's happening to him. And I said his name, Nuno Espirito Santo. And she said, oh, that's a very pretentious last name. I didn't know what that meant. I guess it means like God's grace or something like that. And then after she said that, I did think, oh, like if you ever watched a proper like Catholic Spanish ceremony, they do say Espirito Santo a lot.
Does it change anything for you?
Well, he's God's child, so I knew I picked a good one.
Oh, I mean, do I really even give a damn about West Ham? I don't care. I really do. You know, I'd rather see them go down at this point because they don't do a damn thing season after season. Sometimes they give us a hard time. So if they want to be in the bottom 3, good riddance. Send them down.
The only thing about West Ham that is helpful is understanding just how good Declan Rice was, because we gave him $100 million and they've managed to basically go down in 2 years. Because I think they might, dude. I mean, Burnley, I don't know about Burnley staying up. Leeds, just because of their home form, maybe. Maybe Leeds can be troublesome a little bit. But West Ham right now, unless they do something in January, the players that they have, Steven, it looks like they're not cut for this league, bro.
Exactly. That's definitely going to be a January thing for them. In their mindset, they're probably just hoping that they can stay in the running for the next couple months. So
yeah.
The gap between 16th, that's Leeds, and the bottom, we'll go to 18th. It's a 3-point gap there. Obviously, anything can happen. So even Fulham's sitting at 8 points. Tough.
Yeah, dude. Fulham's 15. Newcastle is 14. Everton at 12. I mean, this has to be the best start Everton has had to a season in the last 5 years. It has to be.
Shout out to Super Jack. I think that's the man.
It's nice, dude. Free him. Free Jack, dude. Listen, that was fun going around the league because obviously 8 games in, we haven't had a lot of chatter about what's happening everywhere else, but still feeling pretty good about our odds. So if you look at the weekend, what do you think is an appropriate scoreline?
You want to know something crazy? I'll let you give you a little glimpse of my brain here. I'm like, man, this Crystal Palace game, this might be kind of fun. Mateta, kind of scary. I'm thinking like, let me say a high score, like 3-2. Ain't no way in hell they scoring 2 goals on us. What am I doing? 2-0 to the Arsenal, baby.
2-0 to the Arsenal. I like that shout, dude. I like that shout. It's a home game. Oh, I forgot to even start out by saying this was a champagne pod. I totally forgot, dude.
Oh wow. Should we pause it and go pop a bottle?
So I would like a repeat from Arsenal at home. Give me another 4-0 job so we can come back after the Palace game and bring the bottle.
I like that 4-0. Gyökeres brace?
Maybe. Maybe a hat trick. Maybe a hat trick. I'll take it, man. I'll take whatever I get from this guy at this point until Kai Havertz comes back. I was going to say that with everything that has been going on, what we learned from that Atletico Madrid game, what we learned from the PSV game last year is that when we score 1 and they come out to play, we will score a lot more. And hopefully that happens against Palace.
I feel like that is just the Arsenal way, man. Get the early goal. It doesn't seem to be happening lately, getting early goals. We're kind of getting one in like the second half. If we can get early goals and teams actually have to come play, it seems like it's a done deal. I feel very confident where we're at right now. I know you feel confident. I think everybody feels very confident. But if we can get early goals, it's going to be a lovely day. A lovely, lovely Sunday.
Early goals, fireworks. We're there for it. We can't wait. Thanks, everyone, for spending time with us. Anything that you wanted to get on the pod before we wrap this one?
Nah, I'm good. If you want to catch us out on Blue Sky, please do so at 2DC Gooners. My boy's been hitting it hard. We got some good old memes on there that we think are funny. So go ahead and check them out. But no, I'm good, man.
We're having fun, man. We're having fun. B-Sky is, it's nice. It's nice to be on there with people who want to just have a conversation. Be on there with people who understand. Mikel Arteta is a fucking genius, dude. I promise you, this rebuild will be studied for years to come. What he has done in these 6 years, like, somebody has to study this. He might start teaching a class.
I think there's got to be a book, right? There was already a book about the Charles Watt book, like the Revolution.
Yeah.
And that was just the start, baby. That was just the start.
So shout out to Charles, man. Good foresight. Good foresight. All right. Well, let's wrap this one up. Like I said, thanks everyone for listening. As always, if you're not subscribed, please get involved. We appreciate it. And enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy the Palace game. We'll see you on the other side.
Be easy.